Ah. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? What's going on, everybody? How y'all living, man? Talk to me one time. Talk to me. Doing a little bit of, re-experimentation, because that never stopped. Now I'm talking about studio mode real quick. Throw my joint up there. Prompt up. There we go. Bong. All right. We back. We back. All right. We got in here early and often, man. The bat is in the building. What's am with you, dog? Appreciate you pulling up. My dog Mills in the building. What's am with you, man? Happy Saturday to you, dog. Appreciate you. Said sound is good, stream is good. All right, for sure. All right. Let's see. Where we at with it today? Where we at with it today, man? We back on P5. We back on P5, cause why not, man? That's the normal scope. Bring that about to there. Yeah, that feels good. That feels right. Said chilling in traffic. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Get home safe, man. Said checking these playoff, man. Oh, man, I don't even want to talk about that, though. I don't even want to talk about it, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's hurting my soul right now, bro. It's hurting my soul right now, bro. Boy, Jalen Duren, man, picked the wrong time ever to forget how to play basketball, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, my Pistons hurting. My dog J08949792 in the building. What's with you, dog? Appreciate you pulling up, man. What's the word with you? Said never go wrong with the P5. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Says stupid stop and go. Hey, man, that's California, man. That's California for you, baby. Said we about to be in the same boat. ATL down by 14 at the half. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts, man. Hey, man, plenty of room. There's plenty of room over here, man. Huh. All right, let me see. All right. I'm just bringing up my stream over here. Bringing up my stream over here so I can kind of just keep an eye on everything. I always monitor my streams, man. So just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Why ain't it showing up? But yeah, Mills, are you pulling for any particular team, man? I know, Ant, you pulling for the Hawks. Who you pulling for, dog? There we go. All right. But yeah, man, my Pistons is struggling. Ants, Hawks is struggling right now. Oh man, turn that volume down. There we go. There we go. And not really just watching good games, man. Hey, man, I wish I could be in that boat with you. I wish I could be in that boat with you, man. I'm too emotionally invested in these damn Pistons that forgot how to play basketball once the playoffs started, man. Like, man, what is going on? But yeah, if anybody is watching the vertical version of the stream, can you let me know how it looks? If anybody is watching it over there, not saying anybody needs to. Said the Lakers, all right, yeah, man, y'all doing straight. Y'all doing straight, man. Y'all got the champs waiting on you next round, though. Y'all got the champs waiting on you. See, I'm forced to be in that boat. Hey, man, it is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. That means you're gonna get a good draft pick. That means you're gonna get a good pick, man. Hopefully y'all do the most with it, man. So I wouldn't mind seeing Brian straight, man. Brian straight, man. He all right, man. He can stay where he at, man. Yeah, man. He can stay right where he at, man. Keep his old ass, you know what I'm saying? I do like Luka. I like Luka, but man, Brian can stay. He can stay over there where he at, man. Yeah, hopefully we had the worst record last year and still ended up with 6. Ouch. Ouch. Said sound like hate. No, I just don't like him. I ain't got nothing against the Lakers, man. Kobe is my favorite player of all time, man, and I like Luka. I like Austin Reeves, but nah, Brian, man, he can stay where he at, man. I'm cool on Brian, man. Yeah, Brian can be where he at. Oh, hi, Train. Gotta be here, man. Didn't you have something to do today? You literally said you had something to do. What are you here for? Why are you here? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Literally said you had something to do. You had shit cracking. God, man. Leave it to Train to just disappoint the whole room. You know what I mean? So we up here talking about first round upsets. There's another one. Bong. There we go. I just don't like Bron's fans. I hate them more. I'm not the hugest fan of him either. I mean, I respect him, but you know, not the hugest fan of him. But I hate his fans. Jessica says hi. What's up, Jess? What's happening, Jess? I hope you're you know, maintaining your sanity over there, dealing with you know who. You know what I'm saying? Say you beat Pragmata yet? I haven't even started it. I haven't even bought it. I have not even bought it yet, sir. Like, I have too many games that I have to chip away at before I even get to that, man. I'm not buying any more. I'm not buying any more games, man. Not buying any more games, man, until I beat Replace, until I beat Mouse PI, till I beat Ghost of Yotei, till I beat Metroid Prime 4. I have too many games. I have too many games to knock out, man. I got too many games, man. Said we haven't lost it yet. Is it we? No, Jess, I strongly suggest, look, speak for yourself on that one. Train lost her damn mind a long time ago. Like, I'm starting, she wasn't born with it. Like, it was like a birth defect where they just, you know, they just went ahead, just pushed that model out the door before they equipped the brain in it, you know? Like, she ain't never have her damn mind. But you, I'm glad you still intact. I'm glad you straight. But don't be saying we. Don't be saying we, player. Ain't no we. We don't speak French, dog. No, don't be saying we. She attempts to correct my fuck up on the TV. Anyway, back to you, man. So I can dig it. I'm going back and forth between Replace and Pragmata. Hey, man, see, I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. I'm literally juggling 3 games right now. I mean, fortunately, 2 of them are like indies that can run on my Steam Deck that, I can play on my lunch breaks at work and things like that. But I'm not trying to complicate that situation at all, man. Say, better hurry, my brother. So we got heat dropping in May and then August and September. I mean, that's a fact. Man, we even got heat dropping in July that I'm looking forward to, man. I'm looking forward to the Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to that Assassin's Creed. That drops in July. So, hey, man. If it's a situation where I just can't play them on day one, man, I'll give them a chance to patch out all the problems that are always there on day one. All these games that when you buy them day one, you end up getting all these patches and everything down the line. They end up fixing shit that should have been already fixed by the time the game shipped. But I digress. So I'll let y'all beta test the game. Worst come to worst, I'll let y'all beta test the game while I'm taking my sweet time knocking out everything else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I had Crimson Desert. Hey, man, there you go. I was watching Pharaoh run that joint early. See, I just started Metaphor recently. I keep hearing about Metaphor, man. Like, I'm not sure I got the time for that one, man. So I should have finished Replace before I started Pragmata. I didn't even start Ghost Legends yet. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you way behind. Way behind. Sound like me. Oh, I'm here now. I'm here. Cool. I'm glad I'm here. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here now. Yo, QB in the building, was ham with it. Hashtag bzz. What's going on with your playoff? Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's pretty much like Persona. I don't think it's quite as long. Okay. I mean, that's not saying much. Like, man, my Persona 5 playthrough was 128 hours. Say, what's up, QB from the YouTube side of the game? For sure. Hey, man, we bi-coastal out here, man. We everywhere, man. We everywhere. They ain't ever there. Yeah, yours 150 seatment. All right, now, was yours on the vanilla P5 or the P5 Royal? My vanilla P5 playthrough was 128. I ain't even dove into Royal, man. I want to play Royal, but I'm just intimidated, man, by the runtime, dog. I keep getting these goofy notifications about the Knicks, man. I don't care about no Knicks, dog. Yeah, man. Nobody worried about these Knicks, man. Hold on, man. Said gaming is starting to be like wine tasting, sip slow. Hey, enjoy moments. Hey, man, there you go. 150 on vanilla, 160 on Royal. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're about to turn this game off. It's pissing me off. I feel you, bro. Yeah, man. I ain't even mad at you, man. I'm glad the goofy ass Pistons game was on Peacock, man. Cause I don't even want to see that, man. Even though, man, the NBA, man. The NBA, bro. You know what I'm saying? taking all these games, putting them all on streaming services and all that goofy shit, man, making you pay extra money for games that were always nationally televised, or at least on cable. Easily accessible games, man. Now you want to put them behind additional paywalls, man, as if cable TV ain't enough. Like, man, this ain't my NBA, man. This ain't my NBA, dog. I swear. There's around a time where I literally stopped playing everything else to complete those games. Hey, I feel you. I mean, you almost have to do that, man. You have to just push everything to the side and just beeline it, man. Yeah, exactly, Mills. Like, you know, they want to put them all on different streaming services, man, that all have their own individual paywalls, man. You got, you know, man. I miss the TNT era, man. That's a fact, man. Said, wow, they're doing that now with sporting. Yeah, both the NFL and the NBA, man. Putting games behind paywalls. That's on streaming services, man. With, you know, like Amazon Prime, or whether it be Peacock, or whether, you know, just like all these different. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, dog. I just want. Oh, I mean, ESPN. That was always a thing. But this new thing with this NBC deal, like now they're putting games that were supposed to be nationally televised on Peacock. Like, that is crazy to me. Man. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Like, man, they don't care about fans no more, man. They don't care about fans no more, man. They ain't rocking with us like that. They ain't rocking with us. $100%. Yo, boom. Let's talk about it. Greed, man. That's all it is. Man. It's sad. It's sickening. Man. I miss my era, man. So you want to watch every game? Get Netflix, Prime, Peacock, Hulu, DirecTV, Apple TV, Pluto TV, any stream service. There you go. All that. Said, how's the experience? I imagine a lot of Latin. I mean, in my experience, like, watching these events hasn't been bad for me. I mean, I won't say the experience has been bad. I just think the fact that they're doing it at all like this is disgusting. But in my experience, I haven't had any issues. Not to say that there wouldn't be issues, you know, because anything can happen when you're, you know, broadcasting a, you know, an event like that that's being consumed by millions of people potentially. You know, anything can happen. Said Brunson hurt? What? Hurt what? What? I mean, are we talking to hurt or are we talking to injured? Man, that's terrible. So it's crazy. They priced the fans out of the arenas. Now they're making it hard for the fans to watch from home. Exactly. Sad work, man. Sad work. Said Daniels fell on his ankle and he went to the... Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah. I hope the homie is all right, man. I hope he all right, man. I never, man. I always hate to hear that, man. I want the Knicks to lose, but I don't want them to lose like that, man. I don't want my man to be. I don't want anybody to be hurt. I don't want anybody, dealing with that, man. It's awful. That pricing you out at home is crazy. It's the truth. It's the truth, bro. Said that Danhausen Kurt. Yo, man, Danhausen is the GOAT out here, man. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with Danhausen, man. Yo, man, I gotta stay on his good side, man. That's my fellow Detroit brother. So hopefully, hey, we from the same spot, Danhausen. Show the boy Jethausen some love, man. Show Jethausen a little bit of love, dog. We on the same side here, baby. You know. Say he's the only dog the Knicks got. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Everybody else on that team, man, soft as Charmin. To quote the Mamba. Josh was just talking about not watching the game for good luck. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Then this happens. Cold game, man. Cold game out here. Hey, man. Danhausen, if you're listening, man, I need a curse on the Orlando Magic real quick, man. I need you to curse the enemies of the Detroit Pistons, as you put them. The enemies, not the opponents. The enemies. I need that for you, dog. I need that real quick, man. Look out for Jethausen one time, man. Look out for your boy. Man, since we talking about Danhausen, man, Danhausen has I was always like, entertained by his character, man. But the fact that like WWE is like taking the handcuffs off of him, just let him do basically whatever the hell he wants to do, is great. That's one of the few things about WWE that they're getting right now. Danhausen. Danhausen is the man. That's my guy. Said curse my enemy. Oh, hey man. You know one really tripped out thing, and if you really ask for, your enemies to be cursed, man, you start seeing things happen to your friends. It's crazy. It's crazy how that works, man. It's crazy how that works. They always say, man, I pray, for the Most High to, protect me from my enemies, and I started losing friends. It's crazy how that worked, baby. Said same. They kind of needed a bit more comedy and backstage shenanigans, and that's all Danhausen is. That's all Danhausen is, man. Speaking of WWE though, these recent releases, yeah, man. Yo, man, they be releasing people in bunches, man. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. I mean, man, it's like they're releasing all of these, these people that are, in the talent positions. But did you see how much money Ari Emanuel made last year? I mean, like, did you see that, Mills? And it takes me back. It takes me back to a statement by, again, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, when at a press conference, a reporter asked him if he'd be willing to take a pay cut, to bring in more talent. Kobe said, "Yo, I ain't the richest dude in this room, homeboy. I ain't the richest dude in this room. Look at the dude cutting my check. Look at the dude cutting my check. I ain't the richest dude in this room. Yo, man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling." Look at how much Ari Emanuel makes. It's insane that you're releasing all of these people in bulk like this, in mass. But this guy's making, tens of millions of dollars. You're releasing people that don't even make $1 million a year. Come on, man. Facts. Yo, man, you watching my pockets a little too hard. You watching the wrong pockets. I ain't the richest dude in this room, homeboy. What you think this is? You watching my pockets a little too hard, dog. Meanwhile, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I really hope that, the Wyatt Six and, Aleister Black and all those dudes, man, like that, those dudes and women, Zelina, all of them, they land on their feet, man. Like now in the day and the age of internet, man, you can really promote yourself, man. Karrion Kross does a really good job at that. You can absolutely, get yourself promoted, get yourself booked. I mean, but it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm most shocked about, I'm shocked about all of them, to be honest. I'm shocked about all of them, man. Like it's, I hate to see it. I hate to see it, man. I hate to see it, man. Shout out to those people, man. Hopefully they land on their feet. One thing that everything, like nowadays being in WWE and how entrenched they are, just in social media branding and social media marketing. People know who you are now. People know who you are. And there are a lot of, promotions where, you can go out, you can still work if you're in that field, you can still get out and work. You still develop a network of people, because the one thing about these people getting laid off and fired in mass, they all know each other. All these people know each other. You have Matt Cardona type situations where, like he eventually worked his way back to WWE, but he still knows a lot of people that I'm sure he can plug others into. Matt Cardona did a lot of work on the indies, man, to build his name back up, to get rehired by WWE. So that's one benefit. That's one benefit. It's not just the AEW option, even though that's an option also. It's not just, having the option of AEW, man. There are a lot of independent options, man, that they can explore, to have a certain level of professional flexibility, while building their name up and control over their own brands. Sometimes, it's not a bad thing to have full control over your own brand and how you promote yourself, how you build yourself, how you connect with your fan base. For the first time, they'll have full freedom to do that. Again, Karrion Kross is an example of that, or Killer Kross, as he's known by now. 100% Bats. 100% Bats. There's a certain level of professional freedom that you have now, man. When you're a part of the machine, man, you can't do anything without their approval, man. They're outside of the machine again, man. They can really be creative and have fun, you know. But, you know, it's really unfortunate. Anytime you hear news of people losing their jobs, man, it's a terrible thing. But it's not the end. It's not the end if, you know, if they don't decide for it to be, you know. So shout out to those people. Said fourth rope does exist. Facts. Exactly. Man, see, this is exactly why I call a Saturday stream ScatterDay, man, because we have gone from basketball to wrestling to games to whatever in a matter of a half hour. I love this, man. This is why I rock with y'all, man. We can have conversations literally about anything, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. I always appreciate that with y'all, man. We can kick it about whatever. Yeah, man. Somehow, man, we went to a whole conversation about wrestling from the Danhausen curse on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fire. Man. Shout out to my community, man. Shout out to the community that we have collectively built here, man. Said tech question. Can you give me some advice on the best mid to high tier headphones? I can't use speakers like that in the new spot. I wouldn't recommend you use speakers unless you're just playing, just kicking back, enjoying. You know what I mean? I prefer to use headphones. I love gaming with headphones on. Let me see. I have the AKG K77X. I believe that's what they're called. I'm not sure what your budget is, but Sennheiser is always a really good brand. I also have a pair of Beyerdynamic. What are they called? Gonna make me go get them. I will definitely send you the model number if I don't get them, because they're upstairs in my audio studio. I have the Beyerdynamics. Let me see. Hold on. I'll look them up on here. I ain't got to do all that. Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro studio headphones. Yes, that's it. They came right up. I think those are really good. It depends if you want like open back headphones, if you want more enclosed headphones. Open back has like a wider sound stage. These are open back headphones. So if you're playing like single player open world games that have a lot of atmosphere, you want, a little bit more of a wide sound stage, I would recommend open backs. If you're playing something like, shooters, corridor style games, you want something that feels a little more claustrophobic in the audio space. You probably like some closed back headphones. Or if you're like monitoring, if you're doing monitoring projects to where, you're doing sound editing, I would say that enclosed headphones, the non-open back headphones, are probably better for you. Other than that, I would say just do a little bit of research on like the sound profile? Do you have like do you like a flat? Do you like a flat sound profile where everything is pretty, pretty even across the frequency ranges? Do you like something that's heavy in bass? Do you like something that's heavy in treble, so that you'd be able to, pick out footprints better, or not footprints, footsteps better? Or do you like bass where, you feel the kick from the boom when you're playing Doom or something like that? Like it's a lot of different dynamics that you can take into consideration when you're making a purchase. But I love my buyer dynamics, and I love these AKGs as well. So you can start there. But Sennheiser makes really good products. My next pair of cans probably gonna be some Sennheisers. I already had the buyer dynamics. I already have these AKGs. I want some Sennheisers, eventually. So I might need a new pair myself. Hey, man. Hey, holla at me, man. I love talking about audio. Man. Like I went to school for recording engineering and music production. Like I love talking about it. Said, you know what? I got a tech question myself. Holla at me. Let's go. Do you use an audio mixer for all your sound stuff? I've been using USBs on my PC this whole time, thinking about upgrading. It's funny you say that. Yesterday I was talking about and this is a long-winded way to answer your question, but ride with me. Ant was talking about, taking pictures of his setup, and I was talking about, how I was waiting to get one last piece before I started really getting into my, showing off my setup. And my last setup is a mixer. I don't know if you're familiar with the Elgato Wave XLR Pro that's going to be coming out within the next couple months, but I'm waiting for that. I currently do everything software based, but I have an XLR dock that's on my Stream Deck Plus. So I plug my XLR microphone, which is the Electro Voice EV with the Electro Voice 320. Yeah. RE320. I plug that into my Stream Deck, which connects obviously through USB to my PC. I don't have a mixer. All the mixing that I do is software based through the Elgato Wave plugin, the Elgato Wave 3.0. So I do all my audio mixing in that program. But once I get that Wave XLR Pro, I will still be using the Wave audio mixer, but everything will be going through that hardware mixer once I get it. So I don't use a mixer currently, but I will be. But there are a bunch of like mixer options on the market right now if you don't want to wait for the XLR Pro. The Beacon I heard is really good. There's one that the Rodecaster. The Rodecaster is, I've heard good things about that. And they have like the Rodecaster Duo, the Rodecaster Pro, all of them that have different, specifications to them. The Go XLR was always kind of like the go-to, but I would not recommend the Go XLR right now because they've recently stopped all updates and support for it. So I would go with one of the other options unless you got a really, really good deal on a Go XLR and you're not as much concerned about, future support, because all support, has been discontinued on it. Said, gotcha. I've been noticing your streams sound extra crisp and been wondering how I can improve that. Oh, absolutely. First of all, I appreciate that. Second, holla at me. Holla at me, man. Yeah, like any questions that you have, hey man, shoot them to me. Like, I personally, I set up these Saturday streams in particular to kind of be like open forums to, communicate with my peoples. So like, if you have questions, man, feel free to shoot them at me now. I don't jump on here with any particular topics in mind, man. I kind of just, I like freestyling with the people. So, definitely holla at me. I know, Jay, Jay always has questions. Killer Cam, he always got questions for me. You know, definitely holla at me, man. About anything, equipment, whether it's technique, where you're talking about like mixing and things like that. One of these days I'm gonna set it up to where maybe I can share my screen. But right now I have like the Elgato Wave. The Elgato Wavelink software right here. I have one mix. So I have a mix where it's like, obviously I have my microphone, I have my capture card, Discord, like system sound, the music that you hear coming from my Stream Deck, the sound effects that my Stream Deck does. And I have an OBS like monitor mix based on where I hear the final mix that's coming out of OBS before it hits my stream. So I have a mix of that going into my headphones. I have one set mix for that. That's my headphone mix. And Chuck, what's up with you, big dog? My bad, man. My bad. You came in while I was looking away. But hope you're doing good, bro. I have a separate stream mix for that, which is basically what you guys hear. And I have a mix, like in the event that I, stream to Discord or something like that. Like if I do like, a Discord call or something like that where, I'm playing a game in there that I want to show to someone, or, doing a presentation, whatever it may be. But I have a separate mix that's dedicated to that. And that's one cool thing about, like Elgato Wavelink. And I know, like, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, the Beacon in particular allows you to do that, and the Elgato Wave XLR Pro will allow you to do that. But you can create up to 5 different, what we call sub mixes, where you can have like different mixes that serve different purposes, essentially. So you can have a mix that goes directly to your headphones that is completely different from what you send to the people to hear on stream. So like the mix that you guys are getting on stream right now is completely different from what I hear in my headphones. The music is at a different level. My mic is not even audible. So like, there's a lot of, like mixing flexibility that comes, with these programs and or having a mixer. I'm actually going to get the audio mixer version of what this software does right now. I'm just waiting on Elgato to release it, essentially. Tell the more, see, hey man, dog, holla at me, bro. Holla at me, bro. Like I have so many like behind the scenes conversations, and that's what led me to thinking like, like I could have a lot of these conversations, on air and create content around this, which I'll be doing also. But I was just helping Chips with helping him out, behind the scenes with getting like a video splitter together, because he wanted to have it to where, both his consoles would be connected to the capture card at the same time without him having to switch wires around all the time. So he bought audio video splitter. So we troubleshooted. He was having issues about getting that together. We got him right, man. And now my man's is off to the races. He off to the races with that one. So are those headphones you got on comfortable for longer sessions? Oh, I love them. I love them for longer sessions. I'll say this. Of all like the high-end headphones that I've had, or what I would consider high-end headphones without getting into like, spending like, $800 for some headphones. These are the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn. I wear these for very long sessions. Now, that being said, I still recommend taking breaks. Still take your breaks, but they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable. I mean, I say, take your breaks for the sake of the internals inside your ear, because you do develop ear fatigue, over time, especially if you're listening at higher volumes. Definitely take your breaks, but these are actually very comfortable. Said, do you want wider, or do I want wider pads that cover? Oh, these quiet as kept. Like it may not look like it right now, but these do actually cover my entire ear. They do. But I will say this too. I've always been told, weirdly enough, I have smaller ears. My ears are like on the smaller side of the game. So mileage may vary when it comes to that. I've been blessed in that way to say, I got smaller ears. So it's easier for, these pads to cover, So I literally just been using OBS the whole time. I mean, that is an option. But if you want a little bit more flexibility, you might be able to, explore some other options, because like looking at like the way I have my OBS set up right now, right? I only have one audio track in OBS. One. So remember I was talking about the sub mixes? I have the mix that I create, the sub mix that I created for the stream. I created that all in Elgato Wavelength, the software that my mixing software. That outputs to a singular audio track. So essentially I do all the mixing in Elgato Wavelength before I send it to OBS. So I send a singular track, audio track that's bounced down to OBS. And then I put a limiter on top of that track in OBS, to kind of, maximize the loudness, which I'm still kind of like tweaking. I'm tweaking a little bit because I noticed that my microphone gets chopped sometimes, sometimes my mic gets cut off by the limiter that I have on. So I still need to tweak that just a taste, but that's essentially what I'm doing. I have one audio track that gets fed all the audio coming from my Elgato Wavelength software. And I use my Stream Deck Plus to adjust levels. It's like, say for example, I need to turn down my mic a little bit. Let's see, I'm already at 72, so I know that. But let me see. Boom. I turned my mic down. And now we're back up. We're back up to 72. You know what I'm saying? So it's very easy. Like once you start, getting a little bit more, equipment that can be controlled directly through, you have stuff that can be controlled through software. I have the Elgato software mixer I have with the Stream Deck. So it essentially simulates a mixer experience. It essentially simulates the experience. It's just, slightly different how I'm going about it. I love talking about this stuff. I love it. I love it so much. Like getting into like the nuts and bolts, pause of all of this stuff, man. I literally could talk about it for hours. So like this is up my alley. Like y'all think I enjoy talking about video games? I enjoy talking about the real nerd shit behind all this. It's so fascinating to me. And I love, sharing the knowledge that I've gotten, just finding out what other people are doing. I love that. It fascinates me. Like finding out what y'all do, comparing that to what I do. Cause I mean, that's one cool thing about it. Like, man, with us all being independent content creators, we all do things differently, man. We all could learn from each other so much. Say, is it with headphones? You got to pay for quality or a lot of earbuds? Okay. So here's the thing as far as how I feel about earbuds. I feel like earbuds, for one, look cooler. if you just want to have, a more sleek look where it doesn't look like you have headphones on all the time. It from a presentation standpoint, it looks more conversational. It looks like you're actually just sitting there talking to a person, because like when you have conversations with people, you don't talk to them with headphones on, so it just has a more conversational appearance to it. But from an audio standpoint, I don't think it would ever look better, or ever sound better. My apologies. I don't think it ever sounds better. I haven't experienced one earbud that sounded better than a pair of actual cans. Now, do you need pristine audio quality all the time? Not necessarily. Particularly like, if you're doing, conversation-based things, like if you're podcasting or something like that, you can get away with just having some in-ear monitors, or just, earbuds and things like that. Things just plug in your ear. You don't have to worry about having this apparatus on the top of your head, right? But as far as, if audio quality is the premium, and that's most important to you, I've not heard a single earbud that sounds better than a pair of cans. I've not. So I only like earbuds for when I'm out. Exactly. I mean, different purposes. Like for the sake of content creation, I would not use earbuds. I wouldn't. Like if you're really like, if you're in deep in the content creation field, unless it's a situation where, you're not doing your own audio mixing and all you're doing is essentially if you're just kicking it like this and audio quality is not a premium, sure, just use some earbuds. If that would be more comfortable for you, for one, and for two, you like that look better, hey, go ahead, try everything out. See what works for you. I'm a person. I'm a bit of an audio snob. So, I like my cans, man. I'm just a traditionalist in that manner. But hey, I am not saying that my way is the right way at all. Try my way and see if it works, and if it doesn't, hey, find your way like I did, man. Find your way like I did. But I'll say this, from an audio quality standpoint, if that is the priority to you, I think you'd be hard pressed to find, earbuds that sound better than actual headphones. Headphones have, larger drivers that are designed for that. They give you larger sound stages. If you have a pair of open back headphones, they're designed to give you a larger sound stage. If you have closed back headphones, they're designed to immerse you more with the sound stage that they provide. They're just designed to give you a better audio experience. Now, what earbuds obviously give you as a trade-off is convenience. Convenience. They're lightweight. They're more inconspicuous. They look better on camera. If you want a more conversational image, when you're creating. But, find out what works for you based on the needs you have, based on the needs you have, because all these things at the end of the day are just tools for the job. Your job could be very different from my job. Find out the tools that work for you in the job that you're doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Keep them coming. I'm loving that. I'm loving this conversation. Keep the questions coming. I don't care if they're stupid. You know how many stupid questions I asked? I ask stupid questions all the time. Ask me stupid questions. I promise I won't laugh too much. Fuck. Said, can you get the same or close results with headphones like yours with the average sound system? What do you mean? What do you mean exactly? Like what do you mean by sound system? You mean like with speakers, like a stereo system? You mean like, like having like speakers? I may need you to elaborate a little bit more with that. Because like results in what way? Yeah, I just may need you to elaborate a little bit more, just so I know that I'm giving you an answer to the question that you're actually asking. Yes, I just want to make sure before I go on one of my goddamn tangents that I'm actually giving you the information that you asked for. Said like with home speakers, amps, it's possible. It's possible. Now, I will say this. When you have headphones, like for the purposes of streaming, definitely use headphones at all times. I would recommend, because because one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to have sound from your speakers eventually, possibly leaking into your microphone. So anytime that you're recording audio, at least with a microphone, definitely use headphones at all times. If you're recording audio, like that includes, whether you're doing pre-recorded content, whether you're doing live streaming, whatever it is, anything that involves a microphone, use headphones. Eliminate as much unwanted environmental sound from your microphone as possible. Now, if you're doing like mixing, or if you're achieving, or if you just want a certain, environmental experience, like with gaming, absolutely, 100%. Depending on how much your budget is and how much you're willing to invest in it, you could probably even supersede the experience that you will get with headphones. Because like, if we're talking about like home audio, like the ceiling is very high. You can go into Dolby Atmos. Like, surround sound in headphones and actual surround sound, completely different worlds. If you want a surround sound experience, like when you're just gaming and enjoying your content, whatever it is, whether it be movies, games, videos, whatever it is, right? Surround sound is like that. You could exceed the experience of headphones. This ain't shit compared to what you could actually have with an actual stereo system. But again, we're talking about different use cases. When you're creating content, I think headphones are a bit more practical. They're a bit more practical, and they can be used across the board for a lot of different tasks. But if you're consuming content, come on, man. Yeah, you can get busy if you start talking about building up like a home audio system. The ceiling is very, very, very high for what you can do for like a home audio system, but it's gonna cost you. It will cost. But hey, man, if audio quality is supreme, hey, man, you can definitely exceed what you can do with headphones. Say, yeah, I'm trying to learn ways of improving my overall stream quality. Okay, yes. Said, that's what I didn't like about using my capture card to stream from my console. Said it was a sound lag and I had to use the monitor sound. Oh, yeah. So, okay. I'm glad you brought this up, Mills, because that is indeed something I had to get used to as well. Like, whenever you see me playing games on stream, I'm essentially doing that. I'm essentially playing the game from the monitor output. You know, the only thing I'm doing, I'm just not playing it through OBS, so it's going through one less channel, you know, to add latency. Because anytime that you put, you know, all right, let's say for example, you're running your sound from your console, HDMI into your capture card into PC. Your capture card introduces a certain amount of lag, as you know. Then when you plug it into the PC, depending on how many different channels you run it through before it gets to OBS, which you ultimately use for your monitoring, there can be a lot of lag introduced from that. Especially if you're sensitive to it, depending upon the game as well. But one thing that I'm currently doing right now, and that's another reason why I kind of like encourage, you know, or not encourage, but the reason why I was encouraged to use the setup that I have. I'm not using the monitor through the OBS. I have it to where, you know, the HDMI goes into my capture card, it captures the audio, and it goes to Elgato Wavelink, and I monitor directly from that before it goes to OBS, if that makes any sense. So it goes from, like in my setup, it goes from HDMI to, from the console, PC, whatever it is, from the original source. It goes into the capture card. The capture card sends it to Elgato Wavelink. Elgato Wavelink sends it to my headphones, and it sends it out to OBS through the sub mixes at the same time. So it's one less thing. It's one less, you know, channel of interference, as opposed to it being sent to OBS, capture card, or that's not original source. I'm getting ahead of myself. Going from original source to capture card to OBS to your headphones. You know what I'm saying? Because every time that you run your sound, your signal through an additional channel to get processed, it adds latency. It adds latency every single time. And that, to kind of circle back around, is another reason why it's kind of beneficial to get a mixer, because I know at least on the Elgato Wave XLR Pro and the Beacon mixer that is out right now, they have it to where you can plug two USB Type-C sources into it at the same time, and one of them being like your host, you know, which would be, you know, your streaming PC, whatnot, like whatever you'd be controlling the mixer through and all the software that's associated with the mixer through. The other USB is coming directly from your PlayStation, or coming from your PC, or whatever your secondary PC is, whatever it is. But there is absolutely no latency. It would almost be like, you know, listening to it through your headphones, connecting a pair of headphones. So essentially, the mixer, whether it be the Wave XLR Pro or the Beacon, it acts as a sound card as opposed to it being a capture card. So the only thing you're sending at that point to your capture card to be processed is the video signal. You'll be sending the video signal to your capture card, and you're sending the audio, whether it be from your console or the secondary PC, you're sending that directly to the mixer, where you can plug your headphones in. No latency. It eliminates that for you. So it's not being processed by additional software. It's not being, you know, latent by a bunch of, capture card internal processing, software processing, whatever it is. All of that is being eliminated because it's being sent directly to the mixer that your headphones are plugged into. Let me know if I lost you, because I know that was a lot of information. I went through it relatively quickly, but I will go over that. I'll go over that again. And I will absolutely slow down, but I got excited talking about it. Let me know if I caught. Let me know if you caught everything. All right. While you're doing that, holla at J089492. So I'm asking because I can't use a home audio system like that, but I'm trying to get as close as I can to high quality sound to my. I would say this. You can get a very, very premium premium audio experience from headphones. Will it equate to Dolby Atmos? Like, will it equate to the best home audio experience? No, it won't. It won't. I'm not gonna cap you up. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you can get a very, very great audio experience from headphones. 100%. 100%. And like I said, I mean, just personally, I'm willing to sacrifice the additional fidelity that you would get from like a surround sound experience. I'm willing to sacrifice that amount of fidelity and quality for just my preference. I prefer to hear everything in headphones now. From just being like an audio engineer for so long, I actually prefer listening to things with headphones. It's a more controlled environment. It's a more controlled environment for me. I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I don't think that you'd be leaving so much quality and fidelity on the table that it just would not be enjoyable, especially if you don't even know what you're missing. You know, like it's hard to miss something you never had. Like now, if you're a person now, you've grown accustomed to having a premium home audio experience, and then you forced to deal with headphones, it may be a little bit more of an adjustment than somebody who just, you know, who's never experienced it and just don't have a reference point of what you missed, you know. So I understood most of what you said. Basically, the sound is going through a bunch of other firmware software before it gets to your OBS and headphones. Exactly. And I just know that those two mixers that I mentioned, the Wave XLR Pro and the Beacon, which is out now, that's available now. You can get. If you were to get those, it bypasses all of that. So there's a lot less latency. Actually, zero latency, because the sound goes directly from there into those devices, and you can plug your headphones directly into that device. So the latency is essentially eliminated while still being distributed to all the sources that you need it to be distributed to, you know, after the fact. So essentially what it does, you take your headphones from being at the end of the signal chain to being near the beginning. So any and all latency that would have been introduced, it's introduced after it hits your headphones as opposed to before. You know what I mean? That's the long story short of it. That's the TLDR. What those two mixers in particular do, they take your headphones from being at the end of the mixing chain to near the beginning of the mixing chain, while your sound is still distributed everywhere else that needs to go. You know, that's what it does. So yes, I'm going to be using a mixer, and I believe that that's the end game. I ain't getting nothing else. And Elgato, I think I didn't spend enough money. I gotta holla at y'all, man. I gotta holla at y'all, man. You know, I think I have a pretty decent looking and sounding presentation. You know, numbers is going up every single week. You know what I'm saying? Numbers is on the incline, and I believe I'd be a decent spokesperson for your products. So, hey, we might have to have some conversation. So you might need that sponsorship at this point. Hey, yo, Mills, that's all I'm saying, man. I think I could be an asset, man. I think I could be an asset. You know, because I mean, I don't want to be selfish with this information either. You know, like, not only do I think, you know, I'm not a person that just wants to have free shit. You know, I want to, you know, I want to showcase how the product can be used, how their products can be used, in the best light, But yeah. But yeah, that's a little peek behind the curtain for you. And for everybody that hasn't done so already, hit the like button, please, and thank you if you're enjoying the conversation. If you're on the YouTube inside of the game, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Appreciate that. See, I got people looking out for me, reminding me to be a good YouTuber. Thank you. But sometimes I forget to be a good YouTuber. I need reminders sometimes. It said, I got a small taste of a home system, and I was blown away by the base shooting through the store, and I wanted something like that, but it won't happen for me, sadly. At least not for right now. And see, the thing is, I'm not sure. There are headphones in which, if you like bass, there are definitely headphones out there for you. You can get a nice pair of cans, and they're like, DACs. They're called DACs, digital audio converters, that you can you can shape your EQ settings. You can shape the curve of your frequency response to kind of give you the kind of sound that you want. You can definitely you can craft your sound, Yeah, you can definitely craft your sound, man. So you might need to turn this knowledge into a couple videos. Oh, I got some things cooking. Like I have one right now that I'm working on as far as like the audio splitters. As far as like the audio splitters, or using, like in my case, like using audio splitters, or using audio video switchers, like Chips was, because Chips had an audio video switcher. I have an actual splitter that, splits the signal that I plug into the input 4 different ways, and just, like implementation of all these different forms of equipment. I'm working on that currently right now. I have if audio is something that y'all would be interested in hearing me speak about more, 100%. I'll definitely, have a breakdown of, what I got cracking behind the curtain, man. And in that video, I would definitely be able to show you guys, what I'm doing, as opposed to, just saying what I'm doing. I think, 'cause I'm a visual person. I think, it would give you guys, if you guys had any additional questions, maybe seeing certain things would, answer those questions without even, me needing to run my damn mouth for 80 minutes, Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at my mixer settings right now. And just, like you guys visually seeing it, I'm sure, it would be more helpful than me trying to, describe what I'm seeing. You can just see it for yourself, Say, yeah, I need this knowledge 100%. I would 100%. Yo, hey, say less, man. I love, having content workshop conversations, talking about, again, like the nuts and bolts of, of audio, of video, whether you guys have questions about, cameras, lighting, lenses, Like we were talking about that extensively yesterday. I think we were talking about that with, with Jay, Josh, whether it be about audio. Man, especially about audio. Yo, man, we could kick it about audio. But yeah, I'll definitely get on that, man. Definitely get on that, man, because I think that to me is more interesting than just talking about gaming news. Gaming news is cool, and talking about games is fun. But man, if we could talk about this, oh man, this is where I actually nerd out. This is where I go from just being a gamer to being an actual nerd. I am a legit nerd for this stuff. So yeah, if y'all be interested in that, man, I'll definitely provide that, man. I'll definitely provide that. Even if it's just, something about talking about, like monitors. It's like right now I've, my monitor setup is kind of crazy right now. Like I'm literally looking at 5 screens. Like I have 3 monitors right here in front of me. I have one right here off to my left slightly, one that's in front of me here, another one that's right here that I turn to when I'm playing a game, because that's my OLED right there, and I got my OLED TV right above me here, and I have my teleprompter that's right in front of me here that I'm reading the chat off of. So like it's a lot of different things as far as just talking about how you would, like, even if you just want certain ideas on how to make your stream run perhaps a little bit more efficiently, automation type things. It can be anything, man. Anything. So as someone who's trying to get my feet wet in this content creation space, I'm always down for learning new 100%, man. I look forward to learning from you guys. Like, I want to know about things that you guys are doing too. Please share that also. I want to know what you guys are doing and what ideas you guys may have, because I have not tried everything. And I never want to position myself or present myself as a person that seems like he has all the answers. I just want to provide the answers I got. That's it. Says, so you mean crafting your sound through headphones? Yes. So do you mean some headphones will be able to pick up sounds most TVs can't produce? Yes. In a way, yes. Televisions in particular, like if you're talking about like TV speakers, they have a very, very limited capacity as far as the frequency ranges that they're able to accurately reproduce, because these TVs are so small. They're so small, they're so thin. So the drivers that they have inside them they're not the best when it comes to accurately presenting the entire frequency range of audio that could be the audio spectrum that can be presented. You need larger drivers, you need stronger drivers, and that is oftentimes contained within headphones, within speakers. I think TVs do a serviceable job at producing the frequencies necessary in order for you to hear what is going on. But if you want an elevated audio experience, you need to go beyond speakers that are just natively on a television. I would say so. So yes, headphones would not pick up because the TV does pick up the sound. It picks it up. It's about how it projects the sound out once it actually gets it. And it's about sound projection. The drivers that are usually inside headphones or inside, dedicated speakers are going to project the sound spectrum a lot better than a native TV speaker would, just because they're just so tiny. Like they're confined within a very, very tiny space, you know. So the amplifiers inside them are just not going to be as strong. The drivers are not going to be as large, you know. Like there are a lot of factors involved, you know, when it comes to TV speakers that really limit the ceiling of the experience that you can have, you know. I think the best that you can get with TV speakers, is that, it sounds good for TV speakers. And I think, you know, for a lot of people that could serve the purpose. That could serve the purpose as well. But for people that want something a little bit better, they end up going for a sound bar or a sound system, you know, at least for like the living room experience. Said, could sound bars be a solution for me, not being able to have a home system? Yeah, it could be. It could be. I mean, and again, that depends on how much of a stickler you are. I would try it. I would try it. Yeah. I mean, and I say this again, for the purpose, like what is the specific purpose that you're looking for? Like, because are we talking about content creation, or are we talking about content consumption? Because those are different answers. If we're talking about content consumption, absolutely. A soundbar could absolutely do the job. I'm pro soundbar. But if we're talking about content creation, I think, you know, I just think headphones are the better solution for that particular job. If all we're talking about, man, is just kicking back, enjoying content, absolutely. Definitely more than one way to, you know, to skin that cat, for sure. Why do I keep getting this? All right, there we go. But yeah, like there's so many, you know, so many different ways that you can go about that. There's so many ways that you can go about that, depending on what the actual job is, what you're aiming to get out of whatever that audio device is. What is the purpose? What is the purpose behind it? If you want something that's a little bit more of a, you know, jack of all trades, you'll be able to, you know, create and consume content with, I believe headphones are the best, you know, best for the job. See, I want to create content mostly, but also consume. Okay. I believe if you're talking about mostly content creation, I say headphones. I say headphones, and then if you want to later on get a nice pair of speakers or a sound bar or something like that, sure. Because I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having both, and then just alternating depending on the mood that you're in. But if you want, like, initially, I say get something that will cover all of your needs as well as possible. And I believe that for content creation, especially if you're talking about streaming and recording, I believe headphones cover the job better than speakers do. I believe you'll be able to get more mileage out of your experience with headphones if you're talking about creating content as well as consumption of content. I don't think you're leaving that much quality on the table if you get a good pair of headphones. And at least in the short term. At least in the short term. When I say short term, I mean like first few years. Because one thing that I think, you know, we all have to take into consideration, the content creation journey should not be looked at as a sprint either. It should be something that, you know, that you do and you get better at over a course of time. You know, please look at it that way. If you know, if you don't get the results you want, or, you know, this is a thing where your setup is not looking the way, like, just pump your brakes, take a deep breath, breathe, and understand that this is a journey. Like this, everything, I got my first equipment that I used, I got in 2016. So everything that I have now, man, it was part of a 10-year journey. It's part of a 10-year journey. Like I started broadcasting with Sin, you know, on the Gold Chain Gamers podcast, man. I started that 2019. I started broadcasting, you know, I jumped on the Gold Chain Gamers podcast in 2019. It's 2019. I started making videos. I made pre-recorded videos in 2018, I believe. You know, like, so like all of this is like years and years in the making. So this also keep that in mind too, that these setups are all very, very modular. You know, you can find out what works for you over time through experience. You know, don't be afraid to do that either. Don't be afraid to do that either. Yeah, everything is modular, man. Any more questions? Any more questions? Said give your boy the plug again on which headphones to check first. I mean, I'll put it like this. I have Beyerdynamics. I have a pair of Beyerdynamic DT770s upstairs in my audio studio. I have right here, these are the AKG K77s. Let me see. AKG K. Oh, my apology. These are the K702s. I'm sorry. The K702s. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, these are AKG K702s right here that I'm wearing. I mix model numbers up sometimes. I have Beyerdynamics upstairs. That's BEYER Dynamic. DYNAMIC. Those are the DT770s that I have upstairs. Sennheiser, I have a pair of Sennheiser earbuds. Sennheiser earbuds right here that are really good. You can't ever go wrong with Sennheiser. Can't ever go wrong with Sennheiser. Like Sennheiser, like the next pair of like actual headphones that I get are gonna be Sennheisers probably. You know, but those cost a little bit. So that's something I'm just, you know, I'm putting that's way down the line. That's gonna be like a birthday present to myself, like, you know, a couple years down the line. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be, you know, joints I spike the ball with after I cross a couple milestones. You know, but yeah, those I mean, you can't go wrong with. Sony's. I mean, Sony always makes really good audio and video products as well. I don't know specifically, you know, their different products. They have different lines. Excuse me. Sony has like different lines of like headphones. So just go down the rabbit hole. But I've had these AKGs for about, man, it's probably been about 5 years now. Actually, it's probably been about 5 years I've had these AKGs, man, and I still love them. I still love them, man. They're comfortable. I love the wide sound stage. I play a lot of, like, nowadays I play single player games. So like when you're playing like open world, very atmospheric games and things like that, man, you have that wider sound stage that open backs provide. Really good, really good. And then, you know, if you want to, like, you know, use like EQing and craft the sound a little bit more, you can do that. You can do that, you know. Yeah, you can do that if you want to pump up the bass a little bit more. Now, I will say this. If bass is important to you, I would not get these AKGs. If you want something that's going to be like very like airy, good for environmental representation of the you know, sound spectrum, get these. If you want something that you're gonna feel that boom when you pull that rocket launcher out, when you cock that shotgun, you boom, you let that joint go, you popping off that super shotgun in Doom. That's a little different. Get them biodynamic boys. Them joints got boom to them. Them joints got some bump. You know what I'm talking about? So it's all dependent upon, you know, the task, you know. But you can actually look up, you know, like the sound profile of any headphones that you're looking for, you know. He said, these top of the line joints. Hey man. It can be, you know. That the ones upstairs are strictly for audio engineering? Not necessarily. I believe they excel in that task, and they've done well for me in that task. But I don't think strictly for audio engineering. I wouldn't say so. I think they're very versatile. Before I got my AKGs, like in the earlier episodes of, you know, the GCG podcast, like even in my early like live streams that I was doing exclusively on Twitch, like back in like 2020, you know, I was using the biodynamics. I was using the biodynamic joints. You know, I would just take them from room to room. You know, I just take them from room to room. But yeah, I would say they're very versatile. I'll say they're very versatile. You know, they have different sound profiles, but I think both of them are really good. So yeah, I just looked them. Yeah, I'm a boom to my. Okay, all right. So if you want some boom, of the two that I have, the two that I have personally, if I would give you the biodynamics. I would give you the biodynamics. If you want that kick to it, you want to feel them joints. You want to feel them joints, man. I would prefer you to the biodynamics. I would just say, man, pick them BDs up, man. Yeah, pick up them BDs, man. You won't regret that. You won't regret that. Like those joints got boom in them, like even before you EQ them joints a little bit, because then eventually, you know, you can get into, you know, like I was referring to earlier, you can get, you know, the DACs, the digital audio converters, which are essentially just like external. I need some water. Which are basically just external sound cards that you can plug your headphones directly into. They provide, you know, just a little bit more character to the audio. You're able to EQ on there, things like that. You can really, you know, start getting into, you know, EQing and crafting your sound a little bit more. Once you do that, man, it's really up there. It's really up from there. Let me get some water. Say, okay, I'm on it. I want to feel my experience. Hey man, get those BDs, bro. Get those BDs. Like you want that. You want that. Boom. Yeah. You want that kick in the door, wave in the fofo. You know. You want that. So that's cool. That's cool. Then in that case, I would recommend that you stay away from that you would stay away from open back headphones. Because open back headphones are gonna be a lot more atmospheric. You know, like I play, you know, like when I'm playing a game like Final Fantasy VII, like when I'm playing a game like, you know, Zelda, when I'm playing a game, you know, like Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei, like these sound incredible with Ghost of Yotei. Incredible. You know, but if it's a situation where like just looking at, you know, like a game you might play, I would imagine that, you know, Street Fighter probably sounds a lot better on the biodynamics though. You know, fighting games probably, you know, fighting games sound better on the biodynamics. They do. Shooters, games that primarily rely on shooting, you definitely feel the feedback on, you know, on the biodynamics better. Because, you know, like guns are just low end. You know, like that's the fun in the gun. That's the fun in the gun right there, you know. Like when I'm playing, you know, games like God of War, you know, Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII, you know, games like that. That's where these shine. That's where these shine. You know, the high end is really good. It has a nice open, wide sound stage that, you know, so a whole lot of atmospheric sounds, things that happen in the background, you know, they sound like they're as far away from you as they are. You know, it's a really good sound simulation of wide environment. You know, and that's essentially that's just called the sound stage. That's all it is. But I would recommend at some point do what I did and get both, and just alternate depending on the purpose, depending on what you're experiencing. You know. So every punch, slapping. Yeah, man. Jay want to feel all the violence, man. Jay was like, man, all that smoke, I need to feel that. Yeah, man. Get you a nice pair of clothes backs, man. Regardless of whether it's the biodynamics or, you know, something different. You know, whether it's, you know, the BDs, something different. You want to get a nice pair of Sonys, some, you know, some Sennheisers. And it's so many different brands that you can get, man. That sound like some Dolby Atmos type stuff. I mean, to an extent, yeah. To an extent, yeah. Yeah, to a very large extent. Like Dolby Atmos is actual processing that goes in that. Okay, so if we're talking about like from the headphone standpoint, that is actual processing that goes into like simulating a sound stage that you're not actually a part of, you know, which is essentially what these are doing. It's like anytime that you have like surround sound headphones, it's not real surround. It's not real. It's a digital simulation. It's a way in which the sound is processed before it hits your headphones. That's all it is. Things are panned in certain ways and processed, and there's like, you know, dynamics that are introduced. Like, you know, there's panning, there's compression, there's EQing, there's like, it's actually being specifically tuned to simulate a 5.1, 7.1, 9.2, whatever it is experience. It's being like digitally processed for it to sound like that and trick your brain into thinking that that's what it is. And it's pretty good. A lot of it can be really good. I'm not saying that as if it's a bad thing, but that's what it is. Because you don't literally have, like, you have two sources of sound on your head. So how can you simulate 5 sources with 2 sources? You can't. It's just a digital simulation of it, you know. But what it does is a very good job of it. That's all the PlayStation 3D audio is. That's all it is. That's all it is in actuality. Even though I think it's really good. I do think it's good. I like it. Yo, Josh, what's going on with you, dog? How you living, man? Appreciate you pulling up. We're just in the middle of having a little bit of, content creators corner. You know what I mean? Subject of the day has been absolutely audio, but it doesn't have to stay there. We can talk. We of course talk about anything, but audio has been the subject of the day, man. We've been in here talking about, we were up here talking about headphones, a little bit of everything. Headphones, sound processing, mixers, latency, and how latency can affect, your signal chain and things like that. What I use to mix, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. We've been talking about a lot. He said Nick's wants my mental survives another day. Congratulations, man. So the open back area headphones are better with atmospheric games, and the biodynamics give the bass. Yes. At least between the two that I have, yes. And open back headphones are always going to excel in more atmospheric games than closed back headphones all the time. Open backs literally are for that purpose. They're for that purpose. But yes, absolutely. So like whether you go with the biodynamics or go with another type of closed back headphone, those are always going to be better options for what seems to be your preference and what you prioritize, for your sound experience. Say audio is key. Headphones, mics might have gone through like 3 or 4. Hey man, same. I mean, now that I think about it, let me see. I've gone through. This is my second mic. Yeah, this is my second mic. I ain't tripped that hard yet. Now cameras, yes. 3 or 4. Say, yeah, that same shirt. Yo, there we go. Yo, PC, what up, though? Yeah, sweats and Jack. Hey, man. There you go, man. Hey, man, old reliables, man. Old reliables, baby. So I would like to experience that open back sound when I play my horror games. So I might need both. You know what? I think it depends on the horror game. I think it depends on the horror game. Because if it's a situation where like you're playing a horror game that is as atmospheric in its sound, in which, you know, you have a whole lot of like things that are like in the background and things like that. Open backs would probably be fire. But if we're talking about like something that's like more corridor related, like something where like close quarters, oh man, like having that like simulating claustrophobia. You had that like close claustrophobic environment. I want to play Resident Evil 9 again with my closed back, with my closed back joints. I want to play it again with those. Like having that to where like the sound can't escape. It can't escape, you know, the enclosure. You catch everything, you know, like it. They're different experiences in that way, and it's hard to describe it. It's hard to describe it. It's something that you can only understand through experience. But it's crazy. It's crazy. You said I'm still on my random $20 webcam I got a few years ago. Hey man, nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. Like I was saying the other day, man, it's like you can get a lot of mileage out of a webcam if you know how to light yourself. Like a lot of people think that cameras are bad or blame the cameras. You know, blame the cameras when it's actually not the camera. You just need to illuminate your subject better, and your subject is you. You know, the camera is just working too hard. Like a lot of people thought that I had a better camera than I did a long time ago, just because I understood lighting a little bit better. You know, like I had the Logitech C920, and you know, I got some decent mileage out of that, man. It's just a 720p webcam. You know, got some really decent mileage out of it, man, just because I didn't make the camera work hard. And that's the key to a lot, you know, to a lot of, you know, on-screen quality. Lighting yourself, man. Said that accurate sound is meant to me, like, depending on the game that you're playing, man, sound is more important than the visual. It's more important than the visual, man. There you go. Especially if the game is made with sound design involved, 100%. So I have some open backs. Okay. One audio. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. One audio is high. So I started off with some cheap peripherals without doing enough thorough research. I mean, that's a good way to cut your teeth, man. Anyway, I mean, don't break the bank. Don't break the bank before you actually know what you're doing. Like, cause one thing I'm gonna be here to tell you, equipment is not gonna save you from a lack of knowledge. You know, what better equipment does is allows you to do more once you've accumulated the knowledge and how to use it. You know, cut your teeth on the cheap shit, man. That's the same thing I did. Man. Cut your teeth and learn the practicality, learn the universal, you know, practices of audio, of video, of whatever it is. Use that to punch above your weight class, and then get equipment that's more capable. Once your vision has exceeded what the equipment is capable of, then you splurge. You know, you did it right, Mills. You did it right, Mills. But it seems like now you might be at a point where you've accumulated enough knowledge to where, you know, you can actually step up in your equipment. You know, but you know, you didn't do shit wrong, dog. I copped the cheap shit first too. I did. He said, good looking. He said, I'm gonna be here all night asking questions. Hey, man, I'm here. See, I want to say that's universal too with sound, because I just saw that new Mummy movie, but like in a higher theater setting, and the sound, that shit was 100%, man. 100%. It's environmental, man. It's environmental. That's how you really set an environment, man. That's how you really set an environment. Like if you have a situation, and I never really thought about it like this, but play a horror movie in mute. Mute it. You then realize how much environmental design plays into just the experience of horror. Sound design. It's so important. Not even just the scary, sounds that, from the environment. Just the music. Music plays into the mood. You know what I mean? A horror movie is no longer scary if it's muted. It's not scary anymore. Said definitely not a bad way to look at it. In my opinion, it's the only way to. It's the only way to. Equipment is not going to save anybody. And that's one thing that I experienced. And, like PC and PC, like, man, like I know like you were there for a lot of it, but I remember like there were times in which, people would have like very, very nice audio equipment. Like I'm using you like PC because you were there when I actually went to school for this. There would be so many people that had access to equipment that they did not know how to use. And it still sounded inferior, like they weren't sitting in front of the equipment that they were using. Just because there was just a lack of knowledge there. Equipment will never save you. It will never save you. It won't do the job for you. It will just make the job easier once you know how to do the work. That's it. That's it. It saves nobody. It's very unforgiving. It's very unforgiving. That's why, by the time you get there to having that equipment, man, you gotta know what you're doing just a little bit. There needs to be a certain knowledge base that is there. I mean, not to say that y'all need to, that you need to be, Hans Zimmer. Not to say that you need to be, like have a complete mastery of everything, but at the end of the day, like you still have to be there. You still have to have a certain capacity to be able to operate what's around you. And that's a fact. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. That case in point, when Ariana was a baby, exactly, 100%. Okay, this is a story. So, my niece, she's actually going to be turning 17. Like, this is unbelievable. She's going to be turning 17 in a couple months. When she was a baby, she used to always come over and hang out, right? And and this was like during like 2011, something like that. Batman Arkham City had just came out. Right? And she was always like extremely fascinated by video games. Like she was only 2 years old. Barely had started, just getting up and around. But she had no idea what she was looking at. She always saw the opening to I booted up the opening to Batman Arkham City, and it has like the very like ominous music. It's like vroom, vroom, vroom. Like it's very ominous. It's a very ominous start. She was so close to the TV because she saw all these cool like these cool images popping up. But as soon as that music and the sound started playing, she was like, what? She had no idea what it was, but she knew how the sound made her feel once that shit kicked in. Audio is emotion. Audio is emotion, man. It can definitely craft how you experience everything around you. You know, it was the most hilarious thing. It was like, wow, you got instincts. You got instincts like that. That is what sound design can do for you. That is exactly the intended emotion that they wanted when they created that. And even from, you know, a 2-year-old kid, a 2-year-old baby knew that. Hey, yo, am I back? Am I back, y'all? Whoa, did I freeze? Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, am I back? All right. We still here? We still here? All right, cool. That was strange. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I'm not sure why that happened. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that happened. Okay. All right. That was really strange. But yeah, that is the psychological trick that audio can play on people. So you thought I was just holding that phone? Yeah, man. It was a dramatic hold, man. It was a dramatic hold, man. I definitely wanted to just hit that Professor X on y'all, man. I needed that one to stick with y'all, man. I need y'all to hold that one for me. Yo, that's crazy. Said the Avatar. Yeah, man, Avatar got leaked, man. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy. Said be technically Tekken. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. Fortunately, it didn't crash all the way. Like OBS stayed up. Oh, you know, everything was still everything. Fortunately. It's gonna make show. Okay. All right, solid. Okay. Everything is still looking to be normal. Told Alexa to shut the fuck up. Wow. That is crazy. Why give flavor towards Alexa like that? Like, damn. Oh, your roommate. Oh, okay. Oh, your roommate. Gotcha. But yeah, man. That's the power of audio, man. That's the power of audio. Man. We was on here for like, man, 2 hours, man, talking about sound, man. Like this is dope, man. This is dope. The draft was dope, man. I like moves we made, man. You know, we essentially brought the University of Michigan to the Lions. Filled some nice needs too, man. I think that defensive end we got, man. I think that guy we put on the other side of Hutch, man. I think he could be all right, man. Man seemed like he got a nice motor to him, man. I love it. Man, I don't even want to talk about these motherfuckers here, bro. And man, before the playoffs started, man, I was such an advocate for Jalen Duren getting his money, man. But God, man, that hurt. Seeing my boy go out sad like this, man, is crazy. Said one more question. How would you rate Beats headphones? I think they're decent for casual music listening. You know, I think they're good for casual music listening. You know, the Hacker 2019 Bone Lab. Hello. Farted hard today. Congratulations. You know. I think Beats headphones are good for casual listening purposes. Yeah, Hacker, how you living, partner? Anime Freak, what up? But yeah. I would say, you know, avoid Beats if you're in the content creation field. You know, if you're doing like, you know, if you want a premium audio experience based on, you know, that's going to be, you know, versatile in content creation and consumption. Something that's more than just, you know, more than just listening to music in a very casual way. Like I think all Beats do is just they just give you, you know, they just give you, you know, a bunch of bass. I don't think they give you necessarily a really good sound. I think they just give you bass. Hey. Ari, appreciate you. And my favorite is Beyond Sandbox. Thank you. Appreciate the subscriptions. Yeah, appreciate the subscriptions. Much appreciated. Kick your feet up. Enjoy yourself. We have a lot of great content over here. A lot of great conversation. You said, what about the mic? The mic that I have is the Electro Voice RE320. Yeah, I have the Electro Voice RE320. I have that plugged directly into the XLR input. That's on my Elgato Stream Deck, at least for the time being. I'm going to be getting an audio mixer. Going to be getting an audio mixer as well, you know. But the mixer I'm waiting on is the Elgato Wave XLR Pro. And, you know, Elgato is dragging their feet. Elgato, you know, just dragging their feet when it comes to releasing it. So I guess we'll see. But as soon as that comes out, that is definitely going to be the last product that I get before I start showcasing everything that I have, you know. WMG, what's up? Appreciate you. Appreciate all the new subs, man. If you haven't done so already, sub up, please. Said watching your live show is helping me so much because eggs are for houses. My brother put your live on TV and I could stand up and shut down the TV. I'm glad I could, you know, I'm glad I could provide you that. I'm glad I could give you the motivation, man. I'm glad I could provide that thug motivation to you. I appreciate that. That gotta go. Hey, take care, anime. See you around. Beyonce box is my favorite. Says literally release plus way better than Bone Lab. I'm not familiar with none of this. I prefer Bone Lab, but I think Beyond Sandbox is better because it has multiplayer. I don't know what's happening, dog. I think this is what happens when you stream a vertical on YouTube, dog. I ain't gonna front, bro. Hey yo, PC. Just letting you know, hey man, if you're on the vertical, man, if this is getting a little crazy, man, hey, you got the green light, man. Says Detroit M&M's. Yeah, that's a city. Yeah. AI bots for sure. Yeah. What the hell is this, man? But yes, Detroit is Eminem's home city. So I saw it in the movie 8 Mile that aired on TV in Rio yesterday. Yeah, for sure. Yes, that's Eminem City. Myself, Face Check, and PC, and Eminem, we all from the same city. We all from Detroit, Michigan. So 8 Mile is situated between 7 and 9. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is 2 miles away from, from 10 Mile. But yes, the reason for it was because it was the dividing line between, it was the dividing line between the actual city of Detroit and the suburbs. Say you don't see they text in the chat? Oh yeah, because the vertical the vertical and the horizontal, at least on YouTube, they're separated. They're separated. So it's like technically they're two different streams. YouTube hasn't incorporated that in the same way that Twitch does. Have you ever played Resident Evil? Yeah. I just played the new Resident Evil on stream. Yeah. I am a huge Resident Evil fan, Hacker. Yeah, I just played the new one. Said, me too, I bought it like a couple days ago. How you liking it? How you liking it, player? Said, did you enjoy it? Yeah, I did. I did a lot. It might be my favorite Resident Evil ever made. But there's there's a lot of competition there. There's a lot of competition, like between, 2, 4. I like the original 3 as well. The remake of 3, it's fun, but, Say you think it's a candidate for Game of the Year? I definitely do. I mean, if I was to, pick one right now, it is my Game of the Year. Now, I do also recognize that we're only, a third of the way through the year. Still have 2/3 of the year to go, but it's my favorite game that I've played so far. I have not yet played Pragmata. There are a lot of people that are excited about Crimson Desert. It didn't hit me the same way. I like Mouse PI a lot, but I have not finished it yet. I like Replaced so far. I'm playing that. So, we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of year to go. There's a lot of year to go. We still got, we got, 007 coming out next month. Wolverine comes out in September. Grand Theft Auto in the event that it comes out this year, Said what I miss, AI bots, and we got some new buddies popping in, on the vertical live stream. Replace the 6. Oh Lord, here we go. Bro, don't start, Crow. Don't start, Crow. Don't start with this 6 out of 10 shit, man. Said bots always there. Nah, I don't think Hacker and Benji are bots. Yo, I killed, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you subbing up on the Twitch side of the game, dog. Appreciate you, partner. Yeah, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, bro. How's your Saturday, man? Yeah, Crow, man. Come on, man. Don't start, bro. Don't start, bro. All right. And talk about, man, it's a 6 out of 10. Said, what the frick? I'm not a bot. I didn't call you a bot. I didn't call you a bot, Hacker. We did have some people that was typing weird stuff before. We did have some people that was typing weird stuff, but nah, you might be okay. You might be okay. Said the game doesn't do anything well. Story is okay. Platforming is janky. Combat could be better. Does that mean you just getting bopped up out here, dog? Are you just getting bopped, bro? Are you just getting bopped out here? Cause I ain't had no problem with the 2D Arkham Combat, bro. I ain't had no problem with it. Are you just getting bopped, bro? How far into this game are you, dog? Where are you at in the game, Crow? Like, I need to get these answers from you before we start delving too deep into your analysis, player. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Cause you be wilding sometimes. And when I say sometimes, I mean you be wilding all the time. I'm 4 out. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That means you've been getting bopped up before you even got access to the entire move kit, huh? Word. 6 out of 10. Hey, y'all heard the man. Y'all heard the man. 6 out of 10, 4 hours into the game. 6 out of 10. Yep, y'all heard him. Crow, man. Yo, man, you must be stopped, Crow. You must be stopped, sir. Said maybe because like there's some problems even though I'm playing this, I'm not playing. Wait, hold on. Said maybe because like there's some problems even though I'm playing this on not playing. I mean, like I'm watching YouTube on my computer. Oh, hey man, it's all good. It's all good. You cool, man. Nah, you chilling, fam. Man, it's in his 6 out of 10s, man. Boy, in his 6 out of 10s, dog. So you might be going to America soon. Yo, man. Hey, man, just be careful traveling right now, man. It's real in the field, man. Just be careful traveling, brother. Or sister. I don't know what gender you actually are, but yeah, just be safe out here. Okay. You're a male. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to be presumptuous. Didn't want to be presumptuous. Yeah, man. Crow in his 6 out of 10s, bro. Hold on, man. Adjust my headphones just a little bit. There we go. 6 out of, man, boy will rate a game, man. Not even done with the joint, man. Yo, man, you gotta chill, dog. Boy, 2-bit, man, just be too quick to rate a goddamn game, man. Like, why, man? Why are we doing this? All right. Yeah, man. Did anybody have any other technical questions, anything like that, man? technical questions, you know, things to kick it about. Hey, whatever. We out here. We out here. Oh, you are? Okay. Oh, you're a frequent traveler. That's cool. Yeah, that's what's up. Say you talk about Sony doing DRM. I did not. I did not, man. Like, what is the story on that, man? I didn't even look into it too much, man. I didn't even look into it. So I should get a VR? I would. I had a PlayStation VR. I had a PlayStation VR that I liked, but I never used it. I never used it. Like I'm not enough of a VR enthusiast. Yeah, I'm not enough of a VR enthusiast to go out of my way to use VR. Said oh man, I would imagine VR is probably crazy with Gran Turismo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Said I can't race on TV screens anymore. Yo, that's crazy. I would imagine like with racing games like that, that's premium. That's premium right there. I would imagine. Say if you get a MetaQuest free, you can get a bunch of games. Let's say you just want a sandbox. The sandbox could be Beyond Sandbox Mutants Playground. Said basically you lose your license for games if you don't check in every 30 days. Really? That's wow. That is wild. That's wild work right there, man. That's wild work. So like, you know, like if you don't check in online, period, or if you don't check in like playing that particular game. Because that's crazy. Well, I mean, both of them is crazy, in fact. Said, I have a MetaQuest 3 that I haven't scratched the surface with yet. I believe you. That would be me. Said, that's one game I should play on there. I do have Gran Turismo 7. I heard it's a dope game. I heard it's really dope. Said, you can look in the back seat and everything. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. So hold on, can you check in your games on the phone though? I mean, I don't know. See, I might be the only one in your tablet. I mean, I did make some friends in Beyond Sandbox, and not that bad. Maybe just a bit, because it costs $20. And oh man. Oh, okay. So you can't check in on your phone. Okay. But man, that's crazy. That's a hefty cost just to access a game. So I don't see what the issue is though to even want to implement that. That's the thing, man. I'm wondering like what you get, like, or what they get just from engagement, because that seems like that's all it would be. Engagement. That's it. It seems like that would be all. That would be the only thing. They just want engagement numbers. Because like you said, I don't know what, like, why? Like, why do you implement that? I wonder if that's something that, Sony sells. Sony sells to people, to shareholders. They say, like, we have this amount of people that log into our service, and on the back end, we place that mandate on people to log in to their service, which means they have to in turn log into a game, but they have to access the service first, right? They have to turn on the machine, access the internet, which means access PlayStation. If indeed that is a mandate that's coming from PlayStation. Don't know. It said MetaQuest has the Game Pass, service. Kind of $10 a month, and you get a decent library. What is decent library? How many games do you get? Said no, you don't. You just have to buy a game with money, and then boom, it's in your account. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's not like a, not like a pay per access type of thing. Okay. A rotation of 20 games is not bad. I mean, I'll have to see what those 20 games look like, but a rotation of 20 games is not terrible. Yeah, that's not bad. Say, why don't we talk about something different? Like maybe why do you use your mic and stuff? How else will I communicate with people? I use my mic to communicate with my audience. That's why I use my mic and stuff. Say your PC comes with the built-in mic. Yeah, the built-in mic doesn't sound nearly as good as the microphone that I have here. This mic is way better than anything that will be built in on a computer. Yeah, that is the reason why. Quality. Yeah. So that is the reason why I use an external microphone. That's the reason why I use an external camera. That is the reason why I use a capture card. Said, maybe a bit better. I'm getting one that can extend. So I'm a bit young, so don't mind. Oh, you're 7? Oh. Yeah. So when you get an external microphone, you're getting something that is specifically made, that is made just for talking into, as opposed to something that's built into your computer. That is always going to be better than something that is just, forced into your computer, just being one of the things on there. Hey, I'm excited for your birthday too. Hey, I'm excited for your birthday too. Shout out to you. But yeah, that is a little bit crazy. That is a little bit crazy. Like if they require like a 30-day check-in. They require like a 30-day check-in, like for you to access games that you literally paid for is nuts. That's literally nuts. Said Anthony Edwards got injured too. Danhausen didn't curse him, did he? I thought Danhausen just cursed the Knicks. That's it. Man. They're shaking my head. The Timberwolves looking good too. Up, here we go. The curse of the crow. The curse of the crow. See, here we go. Yeah, the Clippers was looking good too, wasn't they? When you were saying it was going to upset OKC, right? Remember that? Remember that, crow? You know what I'm saying? That's how it be happening. That's how it be happening. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. All right, I got you, crow. I got you, crow. I knew it was somebody, wasn't it? It was somebody. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll look into VR a little bit more eventually. Yeah, maybe I'll look into VR a little bit. But yeah, man, for those who haven't done so yet, man, please hit the like button if you're on the YouTube side of the game. Please and thank you. So right now, just watching my backyard, watching the peaceful nature. Hey, it's the simple things in life. It's the simple things in life. Said MetaQuest is a good place to start. The battery on the headset makes it a bit heavy though. Okay, yeah. I would prefer something that's not, super heavy. If at all possible. I prefer that. Yo, Bats, I appreciate it, man. Yo, man, I appreciate it. So you my boy, Blue. Yo, man, I appreciate the sub up, man. 35 months strong, man. You a real one, dog. Much appreciated. Are we gonna play a game, man? We're gonna play a game, man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, dog? I don't know, man. Y'all have any other questions? Any other tech questions? Man, I've enjoyed this. Said who I got a time out is crazy, dog. Yo, man. Everybody chilling right now, man. Yo, man, take it easy, man. You ain't gotta be Andre 3000 from Be Cool, man. Say you want to run some sets? Yo, man, I'm down. I'm down. Yeah. Oh, my bad for hitting the mic. Yeah, my bad for hitting the mic if y'all heard that or felt that. Whatever it is. Oh, yeah, I'm down. I'll run a little bit. So how you feeling about Ingrid? She looks crazy. She does. She does look crazy. She looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom character. You know? Yeah. I like the fact that she's like a stock character that has, you know, capability of like leveling up her attacks could be potentially very, very dangerous, man. Is that leverless? No, it is not. It is not. Said, oh yeah, about the vertical streams. Is that how you upload your shorts without having to change the format? Yes. I record a vertical version of my live stream that is formatted like my vertical streams right now. That's like my vertical canvas. I record a vertical version for it and just chop it up in post. And the reason why I actually record a version of it is because you can actually separate audio tracks in OBS, and that's another thing I could go into as well. So when you record, I mean, I'm not sure if you're familiar with how audio tracks work in OBS, but I have it set up to where my mic audio, my game audio, my music is all on different audio tracks, so that when I stop the recording and implement it into DaVinci Resolve, the audio is separated as well as the video. So I can actually change the music that's behind my voice if I want to later on in post. But to answer your question, yes. The vertical canvas that you see is actually being recorded as I'm streaming. So what does Sigma? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. Say, can I be a mod? If you become more of a regular around here, I'll definitely consider modding you. Everybody that has moderator privileges are some of my regular, visitors. So once you establish yourself as a more consistent member of the community, I would definitely consider moderating. Oh, it just means something like I don't know. Okay. So, oh, you use OBS? Yeah. I use OBS. Yeah. So, I record the vertical version of my live stream. Yeah, I record it, as I'm streaming, so that when When I end my stream, I end the recording, I implement that recording itself into OBS, not into OBS, into DaVinci. I chop it, I edit it, I take the music that is existing off of it, implement, different background music, cut my audio, cut my video, and create the shorts that you end up seeing uploaded later on. I do know about people using different background music and videos from what they streamed on. Not sure how to do it just yet. Oh yeah. So you just set it up to where your microphone audio is on a separate audio track. See, like OBS gives you, I believe, 6 different audio tracks that you can set up for your recordings. So like, say for example, like I'm recording what you see right here. The main audio track, which is your consolidated mix, will be considered one audio track. Then on audio track 2, you can have it set up to where it's only recording your audio, and it separates your audio feed into a separate audio track for itself. Then you can do that for game audio. You can do that for Discord chat or whatever you designate it to be, right? And after you end your recording, all within that recorded file, you have your video, you have your consolidated audio, your 2-track audio of everything, you have your mic audio, you have your game audio, whatever it is. Like all of those different audio tracks are consolidated into one file that you implement into DaVinci Resolve, that you implement into whatever your audio program is. Not audio program, but editing program. You implement that into Resolve, Premiere, whatever you edit in. You'll see all of those different audio tracks that are separated. So you can have it to where it's just your video feed and your microphone audio. After you do all the cutting, you just throw another, music joint. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yo, if you become a regular around here, I got you, hacker. I got you. I'll definitely give you a wrench. Say you don't have Discord, it's okay. It's overrated. Said think about it like a soundboard. It's not exactly. It's like having multi-track recording. It's like having like if you're like, say for example, we were talking about mixers earlier. Honestly, we were talking about mixers. Like, say for example, you have your video that's being recorded. You hit the record button and you have all your different sources, whether it be your microphone, your game audio, all of these things recorded completely separately as the recording is going along. So everything is actually going to be locked in sync when you drop that one file into your editing software. Yeah, it's a little different. But yeah, it's just multi-track recording. That's all. It's really easy to set up too, by the way. It's really easy to set up. Like, you just literally go into your settings, you're trying to think, well, which one is it? Like in your OBS mixer, OBS mixer, you just go in and literally check check which, audio track you want it to be on. Go to the advanced audio properties. On the far right, you'll see tracks, and you can designate the audio track that you want everything to fall into. Say, can you please watch my videos? Yeah, I can check your stuff out. I'll check your stuff out. Let's see. But yeah, it's just multi-track recording. That's all. Let's see. Boom. Get that up out of here. But yeah, that's essentially how you do it, how you set it up for your vertical clips. And like, to kind of piggyback off of the situation, I have it set up to where from Elgato Wavelink, I have it set up to feed into it like an audio capture source inside OBS individually. I have it set to where my mic audio, my capture card audio, all of that goes directly into an audio capture source that OBS catches and feeds into the individual audio tracks. Like, now that I think about it, like, yeah, I'm starting to see, like, yeah, I probably should make a video about this, about how I actually set my stuff up. Like, I don't realize, that it's a little bit more involved until somebody actually asks me how I do something. I don't actually think about it until then. But yeah, I probably should make a video about this. Probably will. Yeah, this is crazy. This is kind of enlightening. I won't lie to you. Hey, yo, John, what is that? John, I don't want to butcher your name. John Boville, 7122. Yes. Persona 5 music is goated. Persona 5 music is absolutely goated. Second only to like Final Fantasy 7, So I just saw the ant clip. My God, he jumped so high. Which ant clip are you talking about? Yeah, which clip you talking about, man? Oh, his injury. Ouch. Is it a non-contact injury? Oh, landed on his knee. Oh. I hate that, man. Said look bad. Man, prayers for the homie, man. Hopefully not, man. Man, I hate that, man. Drag that up there. Drag that there. drag that there. Don't need that to be ye. Bring that there. Man, I hate hearing that, man. I hope it's not as bad as it looks. I hope it's not as bad as it looks, man. You know, it's a very unfortunate part of the game, but it is a part of it, man. You just hate to see it. There we go. All right. Okay. Sad thing is, he didn't need to try and block that shot. Man. I mean, I never try to, I never try to, discourage effort, man. But sometimes you just don't, you just don't need to make certain plays. Said DiVincenzo got hurt too with non-contact. Non-contact injuries are always, man, those always hit you, man. Man. So how do you get the same name as me? Who? Whatever do you mean? What do you mean? So you had the same name as me, clearly because somebody has good taste out there. That's how. Great minds think alike. That's how. All right. Shader compilation. And shout out to the new subscribers too. Shout out to the new subscribers. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Shout out to the new subscribers on YouTube, on Twitch, the new followers on Twitch. Everything, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the people that, always come through, show that love, show that support, kick it with the kid, provide, great commentary, great conversation, ask questions, all that there. Much appreciated, man. The Saturday streams are always, dedicated towards that, just making it just a lot more conversational than even the Friday live streams are. I always appreciate these, man, in a different type of way, man. Y'all bring a different type of energy to it, man, and I appreciate that. Yeah, it's taking a long time, man. Yeah, it's taking a while. Yeah, we had that 3-hour mark. Let's see, bring this down. Did anybody else have any other questions? Let me see. Said meant to ask either. Wait. Said meant to ask either if you both to go. Huh? Did you finish Replaced yet? No, not yet. I have not. I was actually playing some of it on stream yesterday and some of it again last night. Like I'm still pretty early. I'm what was the name of the first boss? Was it Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben. I just slapped up Uncle Ben. I slapped him up. Oh, meant to ask either if no, I mean I'm not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, if the room is losing a little steam, I just go ahead and kill it. But there's still some action. Folks still got questions, things they want to ask, things they want to kick it about, whatever it is, you can stick around. Yeah, like the rice, exactly. The Uncle Ben ain't the one. The boss after though. Oh, okay. Boss after is like that. He like that, huh? Okay, now I'm kind of interested in seeing what he hit for. Now I want to see what old boy hitting for. Yeah, I'm trying to see what's happening. How much longer after Uncle Ben does this next boss appear? So it get tougher the further you go. Hey, I'm with that. Because I mean, for the most part, I kind of got Uncle Ben up out of there. I got him up out of there pretty easy. He wasn't nothing crazy. Man, this shader compilation taking forever though. Chapter 3 or 4. Okay. Yeah, that ain't nothing crazy. That ain't nothing crazy. That game is very cinematic. Yeah, I love it. I don't know if you saw it, but Crow came in and gave it a 6 out of 10, man. So hey, man, I say that's a good sign. That's a good sign right there, man. It's murder. Oh man, that is hilarious, man. All right. And Counselor Crows, man, has spoken. The Counselor Crows has spoken, dog. All right. Go ahead, switch scenes real quick. Oh. Am I the best person ever? You're definitely in the top 5. You in the top 5 for sure. Hold on. Why is my capture card not showing? There we go. Okay. Oh, that was strange. Said I did hit like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that, hacker. Yeah, I'll say you in the top 5 top humans out here, you know. All right. That was very strange. No warm up, nothing. I don't remember nothing about nothing, man. I need to do better about this, man. I need to do better about this, man. Oh, gotta switch the sound on. Okay. Let me enable the sound. Boom. There we go. Oh. Oh, no. Ouch. Ah, 2+. Ah. Oh, no. I was too slow. Oh, my God. Oh my God. That hurt.
Bison wins. Round one. Fight. What?
No, no. Ah! 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 Oh, I hit a button. I'm hitting buttons. Oh, oh no.
Round two. Fight.
Ah! Ah! Yo, Phil, appreciate the sub up, man. Oh, what? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Round one. Fight.
Nice.
Round two. Fight. Your time ends here. Be gone. Prepare. Perfect KO. M. Bison wins. Round one. Fight.
Ah, I was late. I was late.
For your life. Nightmare. Do you see now the difference in our power? Round two. Fight.
Oh, oh. Oh, come on.
Miserable flea. Prepare. M. Bison wins. Round one.
Oh. You caught me. Nice, nice. You right. What? Wow. Oh, okay, he can do it just regular. Okay. Oh, what? Oh my God. Man, what is going on? It's with kicks. That's why. It's been too long. Oh, caught me. You right. You right.
You are round two. Fight.
Oh, good whiff punish. I'm slow. Oh, you right. You right. You right. Okay. My bad. My bad. You right. You got it. Nice. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh!
M. Bison wins.
And GG.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Close to 3.5.
All right. Round one. Fight.
Oh! Okay. Back up, though. Oh!
Round two. Fight.
I tried it. Oh! Ah! Ah! Woof! Took a shot. Took a shot. Ah! Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh! It's too slow. Too slow.
Round one. Fight.
Nah, I'm hitting buttons. I'm hitting buttons. Oh. Oh.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Ah. 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 Okay. Shake it off. Shake it off. Oh. Ah. No. No. Nice. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, couldn't catch the alley-oop. Okay. Ah.
Your time ends.
Welcome back to the streets. Yo, man, I've been out here, man. I've been out here, man.
Round 1. Fight.
Just not out here enough to get the rust off, man. That's all. Ah! Stubby ass limbs, man. Ah!
Round 2. Fight.
Comes out fast. Oh, come on, bro.
Unlimited Psycho Word.
Oh my God, bro. Oh man, good shit. Nice, nice. Okay, so he doesn't fly nearly as far. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Now come on, I backdash. Come on. Come on.
Alex wins. Round 1. Fight.
Ah! Ah.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, come on. I backdash, bro. Give me that. I didn't backdash on that. Oh. Ah.
Bison wins. Round 1. Fight. This is it.
Okay. Oh. Nice. Yo, appreciate you pulling up, Jay. Yeah, definitely, man. To be continued, man. To be continued on that. Yeah, to be continued on that, man. For sure. Oh! Wow. Man, that grab range is crazy. Oh, no.
Nice fight. Got something.
Round 2. Fight.
I couldn't catch the alley-oop. Ah, why did I do that? What?
Your time ends here. Be gone.
Man, GG's. GG's, man. Had to come the fuck back. So where am I at time-wise? Almost 4. Almost 4. Yeah, GG's for real, man. Alex is fucking scary, man. Especially when I don't know I don't know his frame data at all. Well, it seems like he's plus on every fucking thing. So I'm probably letting you get away with murder, but it just seems like he's plus on everything. He is. Fair enough. So I was right in that assumption. I'm probably gonna get ready to wrap it up here, though. If you still gonna be on bats, I'll still be down to run, but I gotta get some food up in me real quick. I'll still be down to run though. Let's see. Yo, man, I appreciate it, young gun. I gotta see what that Viper hitting for too, man. I want to get back into these streets a little bit, man. I want to get back into these streets, man. The only time I play is when I play y'all on stream, man. Oh, man, I gotta get back. I gotta get back right, man. I gotta get back in the zone, in the mode, man. I gotta get back. That itch is definitely there. That itch is definitely there. Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up, watching this on the back end, man. Y'all know the spiel by now, man. Follow up on all the socials at Official Jedi. That's Official JETTEYE. That's on, everything. Everything. I try to keep it as consistent as possible, man. Brand consistency is, means a lot, goes a long way. So follow up if you haven't done so already. A lot of you guys have, man. I appreciate you for that. And yeah, I will see y'all next week. Stay tuned for shorts throughout the course of the week, and I'm going to be working on some informative content for you guys, man. For my fellow content creators, man. Kind of give you an insight on what I have going on, and maybe drop some information that'll be helpful to my fellow creators, man. So be on the lookout for that as well. But meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.